Networked lighting controls have brought the power of the internet to the world of lighting. And everyone wants in on the action. In the past, we've generally worked with Philips on this type of product, but this time around we're partnering with a new kid on the block. Maybe you've heard of them. Their new Interact Pro system hits the sweet spot for Voss. But before you can begin selling this networked lighting control system, you need to understand why a customer would even want one. First, let's start with what Interact Pro is not. This isn't an easy, inexpensive way to add dimming or controls in a space that doesn't have any. Easy? Yes. But in most cases, the wireless components are going to increase cost more than the extra labor of running wires. Most of the time, you'll be able to provide a less expensive solution with Lutron's TriPack, SmartCast, or EasySmart. Also, Interact Pro is not a large-scale enterprise system handling many multi-story buildings. If you have a job requiring more fixtures across many locations, we probably need to look at a more robust system, such as Interact Office or Lutron's Vive. Systems like Interact Pro are designed and optimized for small to medium-sized enterprises, like a restaurant chain with a dozen locations spread across several states. These systems bring the benefits of networked lighting to smaller businesses, making the system both less expensive to purchase and easier to commission and use. So, let's get into the details of why a networked control system would be valuable. The first is easier compliance with the codes that affect lighting. Major retrofits and remodels often require compliance with codes like Title 24. Meeting all the requirements of these codes with a hardwired system can be expensive and complicated. Interact Pro makes it easy. The sensors are all capable of occupancy, vacancy, and daylight harvesting. A quick adjustment of the settings is all it takes to meet most codes. Saving energy is one of the big motivators for switching to LED. On average, typical savings over fluorescent products are around 50%. Controls add more energy savings because the lights don't get used when they aren't needed, and networked controls let you track usage over time and spot areas that can be improved. A study by DLC showed that energy savings from networked controls vary by application, but on average they provide 47% savings. That's on top of savings from switching to LED, and some applications saw even higher savings. However, these additional savings numbers sound better than they really are. For example, switching to LED might save 50% of 2,000 watts, but saving 50% on top of that for controls only cuts out 500 more watts. Even 80% savings from controls would save less energy than the initial savings from LED. Energy savings from controls are still beneficial, but they don't have quite as much impact as the LED upgrade. Networked controls can provide additional data about not only the lights, but also the facility itself, like when certain rooms or areas get used the most. This data can then be used to make decisions and manage the facility better, choosing better times to schedule cleaning, identifying peak business hours, and more. A networked system connects to the internet, which means it can be accessed from anywhere. This means the owner or manager can check system health, make changes to the schedules, and more without needing to be on site. The customer can also bring Voss on to help manage their system remotely, troubleshooting issues and analyzing reports to find additional opportunities to save. Interact Pro not only gives access to the owner or manager, but also the employees or tenants. This would allow an employee to change the brightness of the light fixture over her cubicle, for example. In open office spaces that otherwise tend to make every desk the same, personalized lighting control can be a great employee benefit. These are the primary benefits of networked lighting controls. If one or more of them is important to your customer, Interact Pro might be just what they need. Start looking for the small and medium-sized enterprises in your customer base who might be interested in taking their lights to the next level. To learn more about Interact Pro and other lighting controls, visit our website